This is all good.
Hello, hello.
Hi.
How we doing?
Good.
We're good. This is good news.
Good.
How's everyone's week been?
Actually, I feel more festive tonight than I've done all month.
You look very festive.
Thank you. I think I might wear this tomorrow.
Yeah, I love it.
Sure. I like it. Very nice. How's everyone's week been?
It's all right. Not too shabby.
Not too shabby. Getting in the Christmas spirit. I love it.
I wouldn't say that, but I'll have a go. You know.
That's minus points. Those minus points for your team.
I don't think that's
Hello.
Hey, Chris.
Hello.
Let's just say Chris showed up tonight. Look at that suit.
Oh,
That
Wow.
is
Dedication.
Yes.
It's purple on the inside.
We'd love to see it.
that
That's
is
awesome.
insane.
No, that's very festive. I like
That-
Very festive.
Yep.
So we're going to be playing some games, getting you all in the Christmas spirit. If you're like SA and not already feeling festive, tonight is your night. So Gabby, do you want to explain what our first game is going to be?
Right. So each member of the team is going to have 2 minutes to decorate their faces with as many Christmas decorations as we can. I'm ready with mine. Is everyone ready with theirs?
Yeah.
So ready.
I think so.
Ready. All right. I'll put 2 minutes on the clock.
I've got
Got
some.
2 minutes.
Do you want to put timer on?
Are you telling us when to go, Gabby?
I will. All right.
I'm so ready. Lex
3,
is so ready. Look at Lex.
2,
I'm ready to run and grab whatever.
1, go.
I don't know if these are going to fit on my ears, but here we go.
What do I have that's Christmassy? Gosh.
Oh, I like the sticker on the forehead. That's really
There
good.
we go. Balls.
I can't even see.
I'm using my mouse.
Oh.
Finger. Does it have to be a face specifically?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ouch. To the ball.
It's difficult.
Mom,
Mom.
do we have anything? Do you have any Christmas thingies around you? Anything Christmassy, like a Christmas card or anything?
Alexis
Alright,
having
great.
so much fun
Thanks.
over there. What's going
I'm
on?
like trying to figure this out. Can I balance something in my head?
If you can stay there.
Where's it gone?
If I stay like this, I reckon I can do it.
1 minute has gone. You have a minute left.
And then I'll hold these ones.
I see the fake.
I'm done.
That's not the fake. Does that count? Are we gonna
Okay,
count?
I've got
It
something.
definitely counts.
I think anything above the shoulders counts.
Right.
It's wrapping thing.
Yeah.
Wes has got a Christmas card out.
That's as festive as it gets.
That's expensive.
If you want to come in, you can.
15 seconds. Any last minute? Any last minute changes? I think Tony smashed this. Look at that.
Thank
I
you,
know.
guys.
Chris has like 10 baubles in his mouth.
2, 1, and that's time. Step away from the decorations. Let's see. I personally think I won because I went all out.
I personally, you know what? I personally think I won because I couldn't find anything, but I worked with what I had. I found
He
Christmas
Yeah.
cards.
overcame adversity, I see.
Exactly. You know?
Well, let us know in the
Chris,
comments
I
who
think-
you think has won.
I think Chris has gone to the most effort out of all of you. Look at
I
how
did.
much.
but it's
Absolutely.
also creativity that counts.
Yeah, but if we're going creativity, look at Tony.
Tony came through with those stickers.
Okay.
Rowan, I'm not sure what the sash thing is going on over here.
I have a
No.
I have a
I'm
bird
gonna
in my
need
hair.
bauble. It's falling off my face now.
Right.
Who do we think?
I think I win on how many I have.
Yeah, I do. I do think that as well.
I'm like
So
a
should
bird
we
in
get
my
some
hair.
points
Chris
to the
has a lot,
Vikings?
but Tony's looks great. So I think I'm a double winner, actually.
Yeah.
Mm, let's not stretch it.
I can't see.
All right. Should we say that we give 500 points to the Gladiators and 500 points to the Vikings?
That's
Yeah.
it, Star.
I think
That's
that's
fair.
fair.
Maybe 250 for the Aztecs, maybe?
No, I think
I feel like that would be biased. I don't think we showed up today. If I'm
They
being
were
honest
lagging
in that
today.
game, we didn't.
Right.
That's okay, because there's another game.
There is.
And I hope
Great.
you're ready for fun. Because,
Can I take them
Yeah.
off?
no,
Oh,
Now I can put my mum's Christmas card back.
you made your bed, you lie in it. So, second game is called Forehead Detective. I don't know if you've played this on Christmas Day, but it's usually done with a post-it note on your head. And it's someone's name on your head. You've got to try and figure out whose name is on your head. And everyone else has to give you clues for you to guess. So the way that we're going to do this tonight is everyone is going to blindfold themselves. Gabby's going to take her glasses off when it's her turn. They're going to find some way to close their eyes so they don't know what name is coming up on screen. And the way that the names are going to come up on screen is like this. This is an example. We won't use this one again. But Mrs. Claus, if the person blindfolded was Mrs. Claus, then we would all have to give her or him clues to get him to that point. You can join in with us in the comments as well. Feel free. We'll ping up some of your comments as well, and let's all join in. We'll do it with Aztecs, Gladiators, and then Vikings. I think we've got everyone represented here, one way or another. And we'll give you guys 1 minute to do like a blast through of all of them. So I think we should start with Tony for the
Thank you.
Vikings. Get ready, get ready.
Right, can I just do this? I can't see.
Yeah.
I mean,
I mean,
Yeah.
put it very close to your face so we can't see.
Sure.
Yeah, there we go.
I think that works. I think it works.
Yeah.
All right, so make sure you join in with us in the comments as well, and we will start the timer now.
So I can. Am I a man?
No.
No.
You are not.
Am I animated?
Yes.
Yes.
Am I Minnie Mouse?
No.
Am I a kind of mouse?
No. Definitely not.
We can give clues as well, so we can say it's a woman from a film.
Am
She's
I
a woman.
Cindy Lou?
It's kind of annoying.
Kind of annoying. It's
And
cold.
it's quite a musical song,
Independent
film as well.
Yeah, musical
Peppa
film.
Pig?
No.
No.
You have
Oh.
15 seconds left, Tony.
Oh no. Oh,
There's
no.
a lot of snow in this film.
A lot of snow. A lot of
Am I
ice.
Anna?
No.
No.
Am I Elsa?
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey!
Next.
Oh,
Oh.
there's more than one.
All right, time was up. Pretty
You got
much.
one.
Okay, Tony. Unfortunately, you got 1 point.
I'm proud of that one.
Yeah.
Well done,
Good.
Tony.
Good try. Good effort. Good effort. We will move on to the Aztecs.
Way.
Who wants to represent for the Aztecs?
I don't mind.
Well,
Should
that's
SA do it?
Go on, SA.
All right, SA, you need a blindfold or some way to close your eyes. Okay.
This
We're
is
going
totally
full
not
round.
custard.
Custard. I like it.
We love it.
All right. Minute starting on the timer now.
Oh,
Am I a
that's a
man?
good one.
Nice.
Am I a man?
Yes.
Yes.
Ish.
In some way.
Sort of.
So tell me about this man.
It's a Christmas film.
Oh,
He's a
gosh.
bit. Ooh, a bit of
Grumpy.
a character you don't
Oh,
want to go
Scrooge.
next to.
Ebenezer Scrooge.
No.
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 The Grinch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay,
next.
next one.
Oh,
Man or a woman?
Another
Man.
grumpy person.
Is it Ebenezer Scrooge again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
oh yeah.
Man or a
okay.
woman?
woman.
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 And tell me about this woman.
She has a perfume.
She's a singer.
Nice hair.
She acts and sings.
She's an actress. Yeah.
Got married this year.
Oh, that's a big clue.
I didn't even know
Married
that.
this year.
I don't know.
Who was it?
Ariana
Ariana
Grande.
Oh, yeah, she did get married this year.
She did get
I don't
married.
really
this
keep
year.
up with her, so I don't know. I didn't think Ariana Grande immediately.
I feel like Gabby
If
would be
you-
that person.
If you had said that she was on Nickelodeon, then I would have probably got it. But
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. All right, Chris, are you ready to represent?
I'm gonna wear a headset so I can't see, and be cool.
Wow.
Here we go.
okay,
Nice.
groovy.
I feel like he came prepared for this.
Yeah, he was ready for this moment.
Definitely.
Okay, are we ready?
Yes.
3, 2, 1, go.
Oh,
Oh,
Man or woman?
man.
Man.
Right. From a movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
yes.
Mhm.
Serious.
Christmas movie.
No,
Um,
multiple movies.
I know. So, is it Dwayne the Rock Johnson?
No.
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 He likes
been a lot of movies.
space. I'll give you
Likes
this clue.
space.
He likes space.
and he knows Spanish.
You,
Tom
do-
Hanks?
Yeah.
you know what? Tom Hanks is kind of close, but not.
Oh,
And
no.
this person has a best friend who may or may not be from Texas. We don't know, but you
Who
can
may
make that
be
assumption.
Tom Hanks, voiced by Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Which is
Oh,
why it's close.
Woody from Toy Story.
The other
Uh,
one.
He's a cowboy, Texas.
The other
The
one.
other one.
that was his
The
best
other
friend.
one. He's
Buzz
his best
Lightyear.
friend.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, another
Ooh.
great
Oh,
one.
I love that one.
I was about to.
Oh,
Oh.
All right. I think we give every empire another chance. What do we think?
Right.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, more points.
Different empires. I reckon we
Oh.
do it. All right.
Okay, 2 more points.
I am aware that we are all Aztecs for the rest of the people that have to have
Oh,
another
wow.
I'm so sorry.
Tonight, I will represent the Vikings.
Yes, Lex.
Gabby will represent the Aztecs, and Rowan will represent the gladiators.
Go on, Rowan.
Wait.
Actually, I've just realised I can't do it because I know all the answers. We're going to get
Oh.
someone else to do it again. Tony's going to go again.
I'm ready.
For
Oh,
who?
no.
Oh,
For
hang
the
on.
Vikings, for me.
yeah,
So Tony's going to go again. Are we ready?
Ready.
Yeah.
Come on, Tony.
3, 2, 1.
Am I a woman?
Yeah.
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 Ish. Female.
Oh, this is hilarious.
Oh, what do you mean, ish?
She's got big ears.
She may not be
Am I
human.
Dumbo?
No.
No.
She may not be human.
What? A she
mentioned
with
her
big
earlier.
ears that's not human.
You did mention it earlier. She's
Yeah.
an animal.
Peppa Pig.
No.
No.
Minnie Mouse.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah.
When did you say Peppa
Ooh.
Pig?
How do I describe this one?
Okay, next one's up.
Am I a girl?
No.
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 Am I an animal?
Of
Yes.
sorts. Tricky this one is.
Kind of.
I go more towards
Let's
the
just
alien
say
side.
they're a creature.
Am I E.T.?
No.
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 Difficult, you'll find this.
He's really
Difficult. You'll
wide.
find this.
They're from a famous film that talks about someone being somebody's father.
Oh.
Oh,
Yoda.
Yoda.
yeah. Sorry, Vikings. This is terrible.
You did get another point there. Hold on. All right, Gabby, are you ready for the Aztecs?
You've got this, Gabby. Come
I'll try
on.
my best.
Come on.
All right,
think
take
I might-
those glasses off.
Thank you, Jess. They are such hard clues, aren't they? Yes, I agree.
Well, that's why
Hey.
people in the comments have to help.
Yeah.
I can't see the comments.
I'll ping them up. If I see something that's helpful, I'll ping it up. But at the moment, I'm not seeing much. All right, Gabby. 3, 2, 1, go.
Whoa.
A
Okay.
man or a woman?
Man.
Man.
Boy.
Boy.
Boy. Technically.
Boy.
You're not E.T.
Is it Peter
It must
Pan?
be a very
No,
Yeah,
and they're
that
from
was
a
right.
very famous film.
What happens in the film?
Let's just say
Two
it's to do with
bandits.
The kid
And,
misses his holiday.
Yeah.
nasty
Oh,
house.
Captain McAllister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got a clue for this one.
Yeah,
Nice.
say it. Go for it.
Oh, okay. So it's a man.
Yeah.
And
There's
that's
a
not
new
the clue,
version that
guys.
came out
That's a
on
really
Wednesday.
great clue.
Let's just say one of their films came out this week.
Oh, was it Spider-Man?
Yes,
Yes.
it is.
You guys.
Oh, I've got another clue for this.
A
You
wizard.
Is he a man?
you claimed to to be at this area in your TikTok today.
Oh, Harry Potter!
Yeah,
No, it was too late.
it was too late. The thing got
No!
It was just after the time. I'm sorry, Gabby.
I think
All right,
that's
and
what we call
finally, we will go to
You did pretty
Rowan.
well.
Come on, Rowan.
I feel like I'm going to be clueless though.
You know
It's
what?
fine, you
I
got
believe
Elsa's
in you,
got this girl,
Rowan.
And
Freddie.
if not,
Yeah,
Chris will
what
just
is
tell you
it?
the answer.
Okay, I'm
Are
ready.
you ready?
Yeah.
All right. 3, 2, 1, go.
Is it a man or a
Who?
woman?
Man,
man.
everybody watches it every year at Christmas.
He's my best friend.
He's ginger. Oh, wait.
Is it Tom
No,
Holland?
he's not. He's not.
No. He
He loves Santa.
likes. He
Oh.
loves Santa. He eats like.
Is it Elf?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Okay.
Who is next? Anyone?
He has a very long beard. Let's just
Very
say
long
that.
beard.
No, not
Another
Spark.
wizard.
Oh,
He was
Dumbledore.
grade at 10 by.
No. Same
Oh.
same vibe, different guy.
Oh, I know who you're talking about, but I can't remember his name.
Do you
Yeah,
want
Hangs
to
out with
see?
short people.
It's from Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just have a guess.
Oh gosh.
Something the Grey. Come on, Rowan.
I literally got no idea.
That is okay, Rowan. It is Gandalf.
Oh, I knew that.
On the tip of your tongue.
It's fine. You still got an
funny.
extra point. It's fine.
Yeah, well done.
Jess is asking, who is Gandalf?
Yeah, I agree. No idea.
I haven't
don't
watched
know
Lord of the
Gandalf
Okay,
Rings, to be
so
fair.
this is everyone's assignment for Christmas. Watch Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
It's one of like
Oh.
great Christmas time films. You know when you watch like Harry Potter from the start to the end around Christmas time? Or do something like that. Lord of the Rings is your next task if you do not know.
Or Hobbit.
I've got a few clues that have come in a bit later. Ella said the boy who lived for Harry Potter.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Harry Potter, the boy who lived.
That
That was my Baltimore impression. Yeah.
Spot
love
You know,
on.
I've only ever seen the last film of that. I've not seen the first, second, third, or fourth or fifth.
Really?
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
That is very interesting.
Mm.
Very, very interesting. All right. Well, I think that is the end of our games for tonight. We're pretty even on points, but I'm going to calculate them later. I'm going to say that Gladiators, I think you won for tonight.
Yeah.
No.
You guys got the
Come
most
on.
points.
Come
That's
on.
like the first time that's ever happened.
I feel like
That's
that's
not a
bit
slate.
harsh,
That's
but-
actually like Hallelujah.
I feel like Aztecs came second because we did
definitely
do
came
pretty
last.
good in this
I
round.
feel like Tony really held up the fort.
Thank
Honestly.
you. Apart from the fact I have no idea who I was guessing.
That's okay. You've got stickers on your
That's all right
face.
now.
You tried hard.
I stole these off a 3-year-old.
Well, anyway, now we have something really exciting coming up. We have Rowan who is going to preach for us.
So
So everyone give her like a big round of applause. Round of applause in the comments as well as she preaches for us tonight.
Okay, well, today I'm going to be talking about why we go through the process of pain. And I'm going to read through Exodus chapter 3, verse 2. Then the angel of the Lord appeared to him in the flames of fire from within a bush. Moses saw that though the bush was on fire, it did not burn up. So Moses thought, I will go over to see this strange sight, why the bush did not burn up. When the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses says, Here I am. Do not come any closer, God said. Take off your sandals, from the place you are standing is holy ground. Then he said, The God of Abraham, the God of Isaac, and the God of Jacob. At this, Moses hid his face because he was afraid of the Lord. The Lord says, I have indeed seen the misery of my people in Egypt. I have heard them crying out because of their slave drivers, and I am concerned about their suffering. So now go, I am sending you to Pharaoh to bring my people, the Israelites, out of Egypt. And Moses' response to this was in Exodus chapter 4, verse 13. He says, Pardon your servant, please send someone else. And I don't know what your fear is, but my fear is having someone break into the house. So whenever like my parents go out for like a business trip or something like that, I'm always really scared at night. And I remember this story when I was living in Manchester for a year. The people that I was staying at their house for, they went on a business, well, it was like a birthday meal, but for one of their staff, and the whole family went out to celebrate that, and I stayed home because I needed to finish a few essays. And I'll give you some backstory on this story before I actually go into it. Around the neighbourhood there had been some break-ins, and the house opposite us, a robber came into their living room, stole car keys, and literally drove 2 cars out and stole their cars, and literally terrified me the entire week. So I was sitting in their living room just doing my essays, vibing, and I hear this massive crash glass splattered everywhere, and I like instantly went into panic mode. Like my hands were shaking, my voice was like, "Oh my days, there's a robber!" And I was like, I ran upstairs, I put the alarm on, and only the people that live in the house know that there's a hidden wardrobe or little walk-in wardrobe. So you like open these mirrors and there's like a wardrobe there. And so I was like hiding in there, and I had this knife in my hands. I don't know what the purpose of that knife was. Like, it's not actually going to do anything. But I was so scared and terrified that someone was in the house. And I rang the police, and they said there'll be 5 minutes. 5 minutes feels like an eternity when you're stuck in the first floor and you feel like someone is in the house, and it's so scary. And the police came and they checked around the house, and the woman that I was still talking to on the phone said that I have to open the front door, and I felt like I couldn't do it because I could hear creaks in the floorboard and I just wasn't sure. Anyway, I actually managed to get downstairs after some deep breaths and some deep prayer. And then I opened the door, and the police actually go into the room where they heard the crash. And you won't believe what they said when they came out and told me. The whole town was like literally watching as the police turned up, and they were like, what's happening? Because it was a neighbourly area. And when they came out, they told me that it was a jar on a shelf that had like fallen off the washing machine and like smashed everywhere. And I felt so embarrassed and like why was he scared over a jar? And no, everyone was laughing at me, but I was still like terrified because I still thought that someone had like entered and broken. But I think I don't know what your fear is, but probably not as big as and ridiculous as that sounds. But Moses here was scared to go back to his past because in the past he had accidentally murdered someone, and he felt like he felt judged and like misunderstood. And that comes to my first point, that everything you want is on the other side of fear. And I feel like when Moses says, "Pardon your servant and send someone else," I feel like God could have sent somebody else who could have or would have been better, the better position for the job, who didn't murder someone. But God doesn't look like on the outside of what you've done in the past. He looks within you, and he knew, even though Moses stuttered, or he knew that he was the perfect person. And yeah, so I think it's really relatable that our automatic response is to run. And I have another example of this. I used to play keyboard in Sittingbourne every week, and I felt really comfortable just doing that. And if you knew me when I was a child or when I was a teenager, I was really shy, and I felt like I didn't fit in with my family because they were like all extroverts and they preached really well. And if you know my brother, he's like the most extroverted person you'll ever know. And I felt like this jar here, like small, shy, couldn't really socialize very much. And I feel like, you know, when a plant has outlived their pot and has wrapped its roots around itself because it needs a new pot, I felt like that. And God told me that I would preach one day. And if you told me 10 years ago that I would be preaching right now, I would wouldn't believe you because I was so shy, and I think that stopped me from doing things that I was scared to do. And it felt like when Tom saw me doing this singing contest, he said, right, you need to sing in band. And I was like, oh my days, I'm too scared for that. It felt like God was taking me out of this small jar and putting me into this jar, which is really big and spacious and so out of my comfort zone. And even that I got comfortable doing, because God has equipped me things, journeys and experiences that I had to go through, so that one day I can sit here and talk to you. Which goes into my next point. He needs to equip you before he can elevate you. So God prepared Moses to trust him, and he tells Moses that he's intentionally going to make it hard. But why does he do this? So the journey that he's about to take isn't going to be a walk in the park. He has to go through the journey, not just for his faith, but for the people. See, the people in Egypt were praying to everyone because they were so desperate that they were being whipped, their money was being taken, they were forced to do things they didn't want to do. They were praying to God desperately, and God wanted them to know that he is the only one that can get him through our situations. So they went through 10 plagues just so that Moses could save his people. And yeah, so what skills did Moses equip through his time to freedom, and what can we gain or learn from what Moses learned? So number one, I wrote 3 things, but number 1 is patience. It's all about God's timing, not your timing. The process is extremely important, and it says in John, but I'm not sure where, that in our weaknesses we can find strength. The second one is false hope. So every time a plague would happen, that would cause chaos throughout the palace, Pharaoh would talk to Moses to ask God to stop and promise to let his people go. But as soon as it stopped, Pharaoh's heart hardened again and would not let the people go. And I think that in that time, it was a real time of testing. So in the end, they could get the blessing, but they needed them 10 plagues so that they would know that God can help them. It's kind of like equipping them through these 10 plagues so that in the end, they can get the blessing. And which also leads to the third point, which is faith, that God will do what he promises. And if you continue with the story, you'll know that in the last plague is every firstborn child dies, except for, the Israelites. And with that last breath, as the Holy Spirit kills like all of the firstborns, especially Pharaoh's child, Pharaoh finally lets their people go. And right at the end, as Moses leads up to the river Nile, Pharaoh changes his mind and he chases after them. And it's really interesting how the Israelites start to panic and they start to lose their faith, because as the pharaohs get nearer, they think that fear comes back and it scares them. But then a conversation between God and Moses brings them their faith, like, okay, God's got this. They walk through the Nile. We don't know what happened to Pharaoh. Maybe he lived as he chased after them on the river, but we don't know. And I think, I don't know if you were there, but a few weeks ago at church, Malachi was speaking about fear, and he had an acronym that was really relatable to this. I don't remember it. Don't come at me for that, but this is my own version of his fear acronym. So either you can fear everything and run, or you can be like Moses and face everything and rise. And you might not see what God is putting you through right now. Especially, I've gone through some impossible situations I didn't know that I would go through, like preaching right now, that I didn't know that I could do it. But in years to come, you will be really thankful that God put you through those things, because when I look back in my life, I can see certain things that I've prayed for and they have been answered. So for the conclusion of this preach, I want you to remember that everything you want is on the other side of fear, and God needs to equip you before he can elevate you. So I'm just going to pray. So if you could close your eyes for 5 minutes. Lord, I thank you for making me do this message for all the young people, and I pray that whatever fear they are facing right now, that you will let them know that you are with them, and and that they have a purpose in whatever they're doing, and know that whatever they are going through, that you are with them, and there is purpose in this pain and suffering. Amen. Thank you.
Love that when you said fear everything and run, or face everything and rise. And that was the one thing that I wrote down at the very top, because I'm like, actually, when we come across things, which we're going to, it's really good to have that reminder that actually we can either fear it and run and let that be a blocker to all that God's got for us on the other side of fear. But actually, if we face it and rise, God always brings us through. He always keeps our promises. So thank you so much for sharing that with us. It was excellent. So that is it from us at Extraordinary Youth. Just before Christmas, we want to wish you a Merry Christmas. We want you to have a fantastic time with family and friends. Make sure that you come to the service this Sunday at Sittingbourne. It will be at 9:30 and 11:30. We have our production, and there'll be a service in Dartford as well. So make sure you get to that. And then we won't be meeting for youth until the new year. So make sure you plug in online on our Facebook. Make sure you're watching the Christmas service and the New Year's service. And that is all from us, I believe.